Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing our budget for the month of June. I know I'm a little bit late, but it's fine. I'm here now. It is for the 4th of June and hopefully this video will be up on the 5th. But what we're going to be setting up is every single expense I am expecting to pay, putting my income, and also looking at my goals for the month of June. I cannot believe it's actually June, guys. It's like going so quickly, but let's get into it. So grab your BFF if you have it. If you don't, grab any notebook that you use to do your budgeting and let's do this budget together. The goal for a budget is to basically be intentional with your money and have a plan for what's coming in and what's going out, not just spend recklessly, especially if you have really big financial goals. You have to be able to track your money and be able to make intentional decisions about your money. Okay, let's get into it. So if we flip through to the month of June, what I'm going to start with is how I mentioned at the end of May when we did the reset, that I'm actually going to fill the categories at the beginning and write down how much I'm budgeting on each category, and then I can track that at the end of the month if we spent that much. So okay, so income we're working with this month is 55, and the categories are household is always first, so these are all the categories that I've wrote down over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the daily spending tracker sheet and write down every single thing that I expect to come out of my budget first, and then after that I will track from there. So the expenses that I am, that I know for sure will come out. Gosh, I feel like I can't even speak. Okay, the first one is wills, and then it is life insurance, and then it is retirement, and then it is Apple. I'm just going by date. Apple bill. And then it is YouTube. And then we've got giving. And then petrol. And food. So these are all my needs, guys. Foods. Food. And laundry. And then electricity, and then rent, and utilities, and then gap cover, and then a miscellaneous budget that I need to withdraw that. And then these are all my needs. I'm going to move on to my debt. So we've got loan 1 and loan 2. Okay, and then we've got the F&B credit card and Netbank credit card. Okay, so these are all my debt. Now I'm going to move into my business expenses. So there is Career Guy. Then there is Zoom. Then there is Teller. Then Adobe. Shopify, and then Canva, and ManyChat. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my wants, which are Netflix and Showmax. There's a show we want to watch on Showmax, so we're going to bring back Showmax for this month, or maybe for the next few months. And then eating out and beauty. All right, and then last category is savings. So the first one is emergency fund. Emergency fund. And then school fees 2026. And then it is Black Friday. And Christmas. And food stamps. Okay, so these are all my bills that I know for sure will come out, that are kind of like on my focus budget. I don't want to spend money on anything else besides this. Now, obviously, we've got the ones that change month to month. Those are your variable expenses. So I'm going to highlight my variable expenses with like a yellow highlighter. So my variable expenses are like petrol, food, laundry, electricity, miscellaneous, and eating out, beauty, and then the savings, obviously that will depend. Oh, stamps were spelled wrong. Why didn't you guys tell me? Hi, boo. Okay, so the ones highlighted in yellow are the ones that I cannot give them an amount right now because they do change month to month. But the other ones stay the same. So I'm going to populate those right now. Let me get my green pen. Okay, so wills don't change. It's around 378, and the money has already been deducted, so it's done. Life insurance is so 2472 to be exact. Okay, and then retirement 15. Okay, and then Apple bill 210, and YouTube 105. Giving is 15. Petrol, okay, we do have a budget for it, especially this month because we are also going out of town. But again, like I said, it does change month to month, so I'm gonna track it. So far, it is the 4th of June. We haven't put in petrol as yet, so I can't even put it down. Food, we have spent money on food already. I wrote it down somewhere. Let's just see. We spent 1080, so I'm gonna write that. And when we spend money on food again, I will like add it here and write it over here. And the variable expenses, they happen more than once a month and they change. Electricity, we also have put in 300 Rand. Laundry, we also have paid 240. I wrote down everything here. Oh, 230, yes, 230. Rent, our rent is 11,500 Rand. So now there's a new one called utilities here because with the there's been a change of management where we live, so now there's like little costs that are just weird. So currently on utilities like water and statement fee, which is ridiculous, just because they send you a statement, there's like a little fee on top of that. So currently we're owing around 434, but that's for the course of the 6 months. So it's not too bad when divided by the 6 months, but it's so hectic that I didn't know about that. So I need to pay for that this month. And then gap cover is 523. Okay, I got the right figure this time. Miscellaneous, we haven't spent any money on miscellaneous, but I'm going to withdraw 500 Rand and put it in my miscellaneous envelope. Loan 1, so obviously we're going to pay it end of the month, but it is 997 basically. That's the budget. Loan 2 is 26. F&B credit card 1,000 is the budget, but if I put more, I'll add it on the spending tracker. Netbank credit card 750 is the budget. Career guy, we're gonna budget 2,000 for the month because we get like around 20 orders, which is like 100 Rand. Well, actually, it's the delivery is 105 Rand per parcel, so we get around like 20 orders. So if I actually calculated that, go 105 times 20, like 2,1. So we'll budget 2,000 for now, or maybe I should leave it out. Maybe that's also something we can highlight in yellow, because it does change if we get less orders or more orders. So I'm just going to highlight that in yellow. And currently this month on Courier Guy, we have spent 500 Rand because we ship once a week, so I'll track it weekly. Zoom is 350. Okay. And then Teller is also another 350. And then Adobe is 658. Shopify, looking at the amount of orders and how we've been paying for the past few months, it hasn't been that much. So we're going to go 600 Rand. Shopify is the budget, but we'll see. Canva is 222. ManyChat is 584, I think. Yes, 584. Netflix is 159. Showmax is 99 Rand. And then eating out, obviously I'm on my journey, my glow up journey, guys. I will touch base with you on that maybe end of July. I don't want to talk too much about it, but anyways, I'm trying not to eat out too much, but sometimes we do have something and it's healthy, so we're just gonna put our budget over there, but we'll see how much we end up spending. Beauty, budgeting 1.5, but actually I just did my hair and that was 900 Rand, but I tipped my lady, so it was 1,000 I spent there. Emergency fund, I'm hoping to put away 2,000. School fees, I'm hoping to cash stuff 1,000. Black Friday, I'm hoping to also cash stuff 1,000 on that one. Christmas, I'm hoping to put away 500, and food stamps 300. Okay, so those are the budgets and dates. I don't have dates for all of them, but the dates for, like, for example, the ones that have come out already, it is the beginning of the month. So I'm just going to put the first, second, third, first. Okay, rent is usually around the 9th that I pay for the month ahead. Loan is around the 25th, 25th, also 26. Zoom is around like the 5th. Oh my gosh, sorry. Teller, I'm not sure. Adobe, the 12th. Shopify, I'm not sure. Canva, I'm not sure. Netflix is also around the 12, 13. Showmax is already done, so I'm gonna say the 1st. Yeah, that is it for now. Okay, so this is our budget for the month of June. So I'm going to do the weekly budget on another video because my phone is screaming at me now. Let me just quickly move on to, okay, let me just do the goals. I actually I didn't set any goals, but I always want to aim for high flyer. So I am overachieving because of the nature of my work, my business. What I put in is what I get out. You know, you create your own income. So aiming for high flyer. Yes, work out every day. So we have been, well, me and KB, but the focus is on me right now. I have been working out like consistently. So I want to keep it up. I want to keep up the working out consistently. I also want to tidy up my office. It's just messy. Like, it's unorganized. It's not dirty, it's like unorganized. I need to just really tidy it up. And I also need to buy KB's presents. His birthday is next month. Buy KB birthday prezi. Okay, and then I want to qualify for Million Club. So I will find out, I guess, here. Qualify for Million Club. So we'll see how that goes. And then lastly, I want to save 20,000 in total. So we'll see how that goes. All right, that is it from me today, guys. You saw my budget for the month of June and also my goals, and I will update you as we go, and I'll come back with a weekly budget by Sunday. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.